Yes, sir. Your voice is more audible.
Okay. Uh, can you see the first slide? Because it's not reflecting.
You're talking about the mobile van,
Yes.
COVID-19, right? We can see it.
So welcome again for the Pune Municipal Corporation. Uh, everybody knows that the COVID-19 pandemic hits early in Pune Municipal Corporation area. And to cater this and completing the three early E loop, that is early referral, early detection, early referral, and early treatment, really helps to build to control the pandemic in the Pune city area. In that view, there is a very innovative idea comes in a picture while a lot of people comes together and contribute to control this pandemic along with the municipal corporation. Uh, Here is the statistic. I will share the first a few statistic about the Pune city. You can see the 93.5% is a recovery rate right now, but in early it is not like that. So as compared to the other national and international statistic, here are the 1 lakh total positive cases. More than 1 lakh active patients are 5,000, and the positivity ratio is 21%, and same the fatality rate is 2.65%. So overall right now we are able to control with the all municipal corporation officials, leaderships, and the contribution by the communities and support by the NGOs, different NGOs and the stakeholders. The doubling rate is now 398 days. So here our whole loops comes in a picture. There's six areas which PMC focuses. Is the first, contact tracing, is where the positivity is very high. Then it goes to the patient referrals. Out of that, we identified that 4.24% are the total positive which are referred, and with this mobile ambulance, we are able to trace additional 8.15% of the total positive by the mobile van itself as a unique intervention. We also focuses on the foreign travels where the 0.18% are the total positive, which also had an earlier screening before coming to the city. So flu clinics, this is also one more which is also attached to the mobile ambulance services. We are able to identify the 0.5% of the total positive patient, and others are like private clinics or the other referrals or the transport from one city to another cities. We find 12.15% of the clinics. So the majorly is 8.15% are positivity from the mobile ambulance. That's the impact and the uniqueness of the mobile ambulance intervention. So up to the November 5th, we can see the daily positive cases uh, and their appearance month-wise on the screen. You can see the two big loops, and here the mobile vans really appears to control, and other efforts along with the other efforts really appears to the control the death ratio also and transmission rates also. I will explain how it is helping. So here is the active patients with versus recovery patient. We can see that as the everybody knows, we got a referral, early referrals, and the line of treatment very accurately with the different experience, and we are able to increase our recovery rate of the patients and limiting the rate of infections. PNC positivity, you can see now it's stabilizing to the around 285% patient right now. So and also we are able to stabilize the death ratio by giving the early referrals treatment and the line of treatment for the as guided by the ministry. So here the Dr. Apल्या Dari is a program which is really appreciated by the community themselves. I will explain it now. So it's a van which is a ambulance which is converted to the referral clinic or Dr. Apल्या Dari as an supportive clinic. So total 103 vans are right now on the ground. Earlier, with the some NGOs come forward along with the PMC to provide the transportation facilities to go to reach the cantonment zone and identifying the positive patients and referring them to the clinic or transporting the positive patient to the clinic. And then this idea comes forward. So along with the NGOs, Indian Jain Association, BGS, and Force Motor, and other political parties, they really contributing these ideas for developing a mobile van as such. So mobile van is really having a different common point. Like it helps for the transport and logistic support. It is a multi-utility van along with the awareness and early referrals and detection of the patients. It's also caters the micro containment zone management and providing the different services at the micro containment zone and also the buffer zone around the city. So this really gives the early identification and referral to the clinics. So we Pune also has the flu clinic idea. So the mobile dispensary, a mobile van is also contributing to the common health related aspects like cold, fever, body ache, and giving the medicine to the people at their doorstep. That's why we call doctor apल्या द्वारी. That means mobile doctor at your doorstep. This is specifically targeted to the lower slum areas. There are some pockets where the persons are migrated. Like if the cantonment zone is very high infection rate, then the alternate families are migrated to the one center, and there we able to provide the Dr. Apल्या Dwari clinic to the those people. Specifically at the slum level, because all doctors or the clinics are closed and nobody there is a really finding a very hard for the any treatment. So this clinic also helps those people to have the early treatment for their minimal requirement like cold, fever, and body ache. If it is a positive, then they are early referral we found. So here is some uh, pictures. That's 103 mobile surveillance are there now. So out of that, through that 7.16 lakh plus are screen around 8,500 are screened per day in this pandemic situation. Total number of patients refer out of that are 10,521, and patient found positive are 1,082 through this mobile dispensary seva. So it's not only the identification, it's also for COVID, but it also gives the additional hands for the awareness building, limiting the stigma, early referral of the patients and their family members to the clinic to identify and screen. So we really able to identify the sleeper carriers and the sleeper carriers at the community levels, early detection of the infection carriers of the COVID-19 pandemic. So here are the direct interventions along with the doorstep worker like ASHA, Anganwadi teachers, nurses, ward boys, cleaners or sweepers. They really contributed at each level as guided by the city leaderships, honorable commissioners, and our mayor also. So those are directly walk-in to the communities along with this Dr. Apल्या Dwari van, and really appreciated community responses, enhance the community responses, and community also appreciate this initiative at direct to their doors. This is the internal things which well equipped van with the oxygen levels and other related early identification and detection things. If the patient need to carry from slums or the one area to the clinic, it really helps for that too. On this basis, there is one more additional things that the mobile coronavirus testing bus at the mass screening level. So we this is specifically for the X-rays machine and detecting O2 stabilization and all those things, and also the swab testing like RT-PCR swab collection facilities also available in this bus. So this is the actually the upscaling of the mobile van direct at the road or at the neighborhood level, which really identified the needy communities and giving the treatment at the doorstep. Because in lockdown, there is a lot of challenges for the transportation. There are a lot of challenges of the stigmatization of early stigmatization of the communities. So this mobile van and mobile bus really reduces those kind of hurdles. This is the internal things. And with this mobile bus, coronavirus bus, we are really targeting the slums and senior citizens for that. It community also comes forward, and a lot of NGOs appreciated this thing and ask to have this kind of a clinics with the norms of the social distancing and the all the norms uh, mm, uh, for the lockdowns period. So you can see the really people are contributing, volunteers are contributing, and of course PMC staff is also giving the lot of appreciation to this community to come forward and contributed to limiting the pandemic. And this upscale and replicated at the city level by the Mission Zero Pune. Our honorable mayor, honorable commissioner, honorable minister also comes forward and gives the appreciated this intervention at a lot. And this is a helpline dashboard for the citizens, and this is the backbone actually for the mobile van. You can see the middle one, that's this one is the ambulance for the non-COVID patient and the COVID ambulance. So there is a typical separation between these two. If the call comes from the identifying the non-COVID process is very different, and for with the COVID patient, then the whole process is another at the second level. So this is the dashboard which really helps to cater the community uh, demands and response. So this is the demand generated and accurate solution for to the community for this in this COVID pandemic. And this is the ambulance call which are addressed. This is statistics shows the almost 100%, almost no, it's all 100% are attended and provided when the call comes to the COVID dispensaries or the this Seva clinics. This really helps. This platform really helps to limit the pandemic by the focusing early detection, early treatment, early referrals, and then the treatment to the patients. It's contribute to limiting the death ratios and community spread with the city. With this thing, and I really thanks to the this platform to showcase our innovative ideas. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah, very good work done. Because you're right, it is for the senior citizens and those areas where people are not much aware of the problem, the slums and all that. It is difficult to get them to the place for testing and all that. So you are targeting and making the treatment at their places. These are all fine. Uh, but doing this needs a lot of logistic arrangements. So
Yes.
how did you manage that? Because we saw a large number of jeeps
Yes.
or
Yes.
the vans you call.
Yes.
They
Uh,
were
uh,
lined up for starting the service. So how many have you used and how did you manage to get them?
there are total 103 vans still are on field. So with the one ambulance, we are deploying one doctor, two nurses, one health worker, paramedical staff, and the community leaders, which are actually at ground. And with the this platform, we are managing these all activities. So it's not one way. It's as demand generated, and then we have to link with the other logistic supports and managing all those aspects. So it's not only that there's a demand and the bus is there, but we have to you rightly point out there are a lot of logistic involved beyond that. So we deployed the volunteers for this. We ask private practitioners to come forward and give their man hours to for this mobile van, and people really did that. And also for the paramedical staff, once they at the some point they got infected, then we have to think about the replacement and the generating further awareness how we can limit this infection to the our corona warriors. So this also involve a lot of logistics at the management level and at the execution level. So community with really skilled peoples also come forward for this medical
Okay, good,
emergency.
good, good.
And
Very good.
we also deployed from the other stuff like PMC drivers or bus drivers are there. That state transport, city transport authority is there. So we also request authorities, and they deployed their staff like drivers, PM drivers, and the
Because
other
the public
logistic
transport
staffs
is
to help
not,
this system.
yeah, because the public
Yes,
transport is
it's not
not
used.
really functional. All right, all
Yes,
right.
yes, yes,
Good, very good. But a lot of coordination you must have done.
yes, yes.
Yes, really, it seems that you have worked very hard because to get the doctors at the time when the doctors are not available, government staff is less, and the doctor are also suffering from fever or something. They are also quarantined. At that point of time, connecting to the private doctors and uh, taking their help, and it's a really commendable work. And I really appreciate. And you have mentioned in your presentation that 8.15% cases were detected because of mobile vans. It's a huge number.
Yes, yes, and it's the very well appreciated by the community themselves also.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you are going to the public and taking preventive action, this built us confidence in the public as well, and they start that at least our government and the government machinery is active, and we need not worry. So really, it's a good work, and I
Thank you,
think this should
thank
be
you,
a
thank you.
this should
I,
be a
I'll
case study
s-
to
s-
replicate in other states as well in
yes,
near
yes.
future.
Yeah. I
Yes,
will like to mention one point that this mobile van also helps us to generate awareness. So
right,
stigmatization was very much involved. So if you walk around, if you touch, then it's very rapidly transmitting diseases. Those kind of a stigma really need to work at early days. So this
right.
mobile van also help us to limit the stigmatization and the early referrals and identification.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you all the panels and the Scotch team itself to showcase